Every side hustler has an origin story, and most of them start with the same mistake: saying yes before asking the right question. We're not talking about, will this make money? We're talking about the question that changes everything, the one that separates the people building real income from the ones just staying busy. The side hustle economy is massive, and we mean that literally. Over 80 million Americans are doing some form of freelance or independent work right now. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Most of those people are running on vibes, not strategy. And that's exactly why so many side hustles quietly die by month 3. The question you should be asking before you take on any client or commit to any product idea is this: does this opportunity cost me more than it pays me? And we're not just talking about dollars, we mean your time, your energy, your focus, and your sanity. See, most people calculate income and stop there, like they're doing a first grade math problem where the answer is always positive. But the real equation includes what economists call opportunity cost, which is the invisible tax you pay every time you say yes to one thing and no to everything else. Think of your side hustle capacity like a parking lot with only 5 spaces, and every client, every product idea, every new project wants to park there. If you let in the wrong cars, the right ones have nowhere to go, and now your whole hustle is gridlocked. The irony is that the most damaging clients often look the most attractive at first, with big promises, exciting projects, and that intoxicating new opportunity energy that makes you ignore every red flag waving at you. We've all been there, convinced this is the one, only to find ourselves 3 weeks deep answering emails at midnight for someone who still hasn't paid invoice number 1. There's even a term for this in behavioral economics. It's called present bias, where we overvalue what's in front of us right now and dramatically underestimate the future cost of a bad decision. It's the same reason people buy gym memberships in January and stop going by February, except your version costs you actual client relationships and real working hours. History backs this up hard. Studies of freelancers and small business owners consistently show that the top 20% of earners take on fewer clients, not more, and they ruthlessly protect their time like it's a non-renewable resource, which, spoiler alert, it is. The bottom 80% stay chronically overwhelmed, underpaid, and convinced they just need one more client to turn the corner. So before you say yes to anything, run it through a simple filter. First, does this client or idea align with the direction I want my side hustle to grow? Or is it just lateral money that keeps me in the same place? Second, if this goes sideways, do I have the bandwidth to absorb that without it wrecking everything else I'm building? The misconception we need to kill right now is that a busy side hustler is a successful side hustler. Busyness is not a business strategy. It's just noise with a calendar. Real traction comes from selective commitment, where you're not just working hard, but working on the right things with the right people who respect your time and pay you on time. Practically speaking, give every new opportunity a simple scoring system rated on income potential, time demand, growth alignment, and client quality. Each out of 10, and if it doesn't hit a 30 out of 40, it doesn't get a yes. That single habit, boring as it sounds, is the difference between a side hustle that scales and one that just survives. The deeper philosophical truth here is that your attention is the most valuable asset in your entire operation, more valuable than your skills, your tools, or your network. Protect it with the same ferocity you'd protect your bank account, because every distraction is a withdrawal you didn't authorize. And here's the part nobody talks about. Sometimes the most powerful move you can make is confidently, professionally, and without apology, saying no to something good so you have space to say yes to something great. That's not arrogance, that's architecture. And the best side hustlers treat their hustle like they're building something, not just surviving something. Discipline in your decision-making, consistency in your process, and ruthless clarity about what you're actually building. Those are the traits that separate the people we admire from the people who burn out and go back to hating Mondays. Size your commitments like you'd size a trade. Never bet so big on one client that losing them wrecks you, and never spread so thin that none of them get your best work. Whether you're thinking about real estate investing, picking up contracting work, or connecting with lenders who actually understand the hustle, we can help you take that next step. So check out our links in the description below.